Eat the fish. Good girl. Boy, did this day take a weird turn. I was doing okay. Everything was going great. And went and took Savvy to school. You saw the B-roll from the beginning of the day. Everything was going A-okay until I had a meltdown. That's why my eyes are a little red. I cried it out. And I feel somewhat better now. I was just having one of those days, you know? Like, I don't know what that was about. I got real sad all of a sudden, and it turned into a hour-long discussion with Jeff about our diets and my self-esteem and my just overall the eating disorders that I carry around. So if you're new to this channel, hi, welcome. Love to have you here. I am a keto / lifestyle vlogger, and I do a lot of keto videos. I don't just do keto videos though, I do other stuff, and that's because my food and the way that I eat cannot consume my life. I have to just consume it. Haha. Because I have carried around eating disorders for like most of my life, and so I just kind of can't with it all the time. So sometimes I'll have mixed in videos that have nothing to do with it. Eating keto has been great. I've liked it. However, I've noticed a few things. When I tend to get off of keto, I wind up cheating, having a little simple cheat meal, and it turns into days worth of cheating, because the next day I go, well, I'm not even in ketosis, so you know, one more cheat's not gonna hurt. And then I wind up 20 pounds overweight from where I left off, and it's no one's fault but my own. It's a binging problem that I got, and I just do that. So I'm here to be completely honest with you and tell you the truth. I am a binge eater. When it goes away, or when I get control over it, I'll do excellent. I'm so up and down where I will do so darn good for 6 months, and then I'll do absolutely terrible for 1 month and completely wipe out any progress I made. Well, some progress I made. So Jeff and I just stood here and had this talk about it, because I was very down on myself for gaining back some weight at this last cheating nonsense that we did. And it all started with vacation. Isn't that great? It always seems to start with vacation. I just was down on myself over it, and we were talking about it and talking about how to change it and make it better and what we can do to fix it. I think that if I go to the gym more often and like actually put in the work that I want to, because it makes me feel good and not because I know I'm gonna lose weight, I'll do better, and it will be better for me, like personally. All I know is that, you know, I don't want to go too deep with all of my feelings, because they're pretty private, but I do share a good bit here. I just don't know if I'm ready to share all of that yet. So if you're ever interested in like an eating disorder tell-all, I'd like to tell you. It would be long and sad, and I might cry or something. And I mean, it's not that I'm like sad, it's that I'm frustrated, because my eating disorders come from self-esteem. I know, guys, I'm not looking for pity, I'm not looking for sympathy. I know I'm a beautiful person inside and out. If you ever want to hear me talk about my entire situation with eating disorders or anything, we can talk about it. We really can, because I know there's tons of people out there who suffer just like me. And you know, I'm contemplating this even going into the video today, because is it helpful to sit here on camera and have tears in my eyes left over from a legit meltdown? I don't know. But I just want you to know that I'm just like you. I'm a real person with real feelings and real mental breakdowns. It's just not easy to be human sometimes. But one day at a time, just keep swimming. All the things you hear, you know? Once upon a time, I heard a quote that someone said, and it was something like, if I treated my friends like I treat myself, or if I talked about my friends like I talk about myself, then I'd never have any friends. And you're the one who's supposed to be your biggest cheerleader.
Potty.
You went potty?
Yeah.
That's so good, Beanie. Give me a kiss. Good job. She's potty training, guys. Right? You're cute. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this part of this up, and we're just gonna get back to normal life. So, let's go. Do any of you guys ever do what I just did? Which is do your makeup. You just want to feel like you're not that bad. Because that's what I just did. Oh, by the way, we're washing our sheets. Ignore that. No, like, it just makes you feel better. I don't know. What am I trying to say here? I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing, no, listen, I've already done that though. So now that we've had ourselves our morning and it was awkward or whatever, we're gonna go right on in with the rest of this video. I'm looking at the wrong side and I just realized I was doing that. Today we're gonna be making chicken. So let's get right into this. Jeff's gonna film us, or film me, so that we're gonna be able to make the chicken, and yeah, so you can see what we're doing. But I promised you I'd do this a couple weeks ago, and all of that footage got deleted. So sad. Yeah, don't know what happened there, but we're gonna go ahead and do that today. So enjoy. Okay, I was trying to figure out a word to say, and then you just threw that in my face, but we're gonna keep that.
Turn around so I can record you.
I won't be able to see myself. I need like a theme song or something. Like a cooking show theme song. What do you think? Yeah? I'd be like, you can make the camera do like Amanda Bynes show, like where it's like, come on. Like cooking show. That's it. The cooking show. All right, let's go. Hi everyone, and welcome to my cooking show. No. Now we're gonna start out by showing you the ingredients. Chicken, these are tenders. I'm just gonna cut them into nuggets. You could totally use this recipe as tenders, even breast if you really wanted to, but nuggets cook quicker, so that's what I'm gonna use. An egg, or like 4 probably, to do all of these. Almond flour and Parmesan cheese. This kind works really great. You can get the shredded if you want it, but I think this, I said grape. Get it? Grated? No. Salt that I just shook everywhere. Onion powder, some pepper, and some garlic powder. You can season these however you want. If you want them to be spicy, then add some peppers. If you want them to be, you know, Asian inspired, then you can add whatever you want to put in there. It's completely, you know, versatile. Okay, so I washed our chicken and it's all nice and clean sitting on this little plate. And first thing we are gonna do is we are gonna make our batter. So for the batter, I start out with grated Parmesan cheese. This is the one that I use right here. Can you see it? This is the one that I use right here from Walmart. It is 0 carbs. We are gonna go with, oh God, bless my heart. Just bless my heart. A whole cup of this stuff right here. I usually just do a half of a container, but for video sake, we are going to measure, and it looks like that wound up being about the half a container. Half a cup of almond flour already in, and then we are gonna go in with another half. So it's an equal ratio of cheese to almond flour. The wet bowl, we are going to put in some eggs. It's just as simple as that. Just some eggs. Okay, that egg just wanted to get all messy on me. For this part, we are gonna take the chicken and we're gonna have a wet hand and a dry hand. So always remember that. It keeps you from mixing up your ingredients and getting them all gross. I didn't cut these. Is it okay if they're just tenders? Okay, we're gonna have tenders today instead of nuggets. So you're gonna go ahead and roll it around in the egg like so. Get it nice and wet. Flop it into the floury mixture here. If you hear Ivy in the background, she's just having a blast back there. So just don't mind her. When you do this part, just make sure that you are really packing it on there because it doesn't want to hold like a regular flour batter would. So just kind of keep that in mind. Another thing that I should say is you don't need to grease the pan. As you can tell, I didn't grease the one that we're sticking the chicken on right now. You don't need to grease the pan. I need to learn how to speak. You don't need to grease the pan because this is a cheese mixture and it's gonna have grease in it. So it's gonna be just fine. No grease needed. So I'm basically gonna go ahead and finish these up and we will see you in just a second. Okay, so while I was sitting here talking to Jeff, I remembered a couple of things. One, you can do these in the air fryer. And two, I feel like if you're making them this way as a tender form instead of a nugget, which kind of was an accident today, it is gonna use less batter. So you're gonna have less carbs just because you're not covering quite as much chicken. You know, if this were cut into little pieces, I would need a little bit more batter for each piece. So I feel like that will make it lower carb. And I'm also gonna like make this go further because typically if I was doing this much chicken in nuggets form, I would have already used this. I would have probably already needed to add some cheese and almond flour to it. So, all right, we're finished and here is the rest of our stuff. I honestly cannot believe how much it covered. So maybe I do recommend it in tender form. I'm gonna try it and let you know which one I think is better because we've had the nuggets quite a few times. I didn't even use but probably one egg. So Jeff is doing a little experiment here. He decided to just kind of pile what was left on these 3 tenders here just to see if it would make a difference or not. Because these are tenders, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on 390 just because I'm a freak and I'm nervous about temperatures and food and blah blah blah. I will be checking the internal temperature, however, so no worries.
That's so good. That's so
Okay, wow,
good.
that's
Good.
starting the timer for about 30 minutes. Turning the oven light on for Beanie. It's beeping. I went ahead and set the timer for another 10 minutes. Woo, that's... I went ahead and set the timer for another 10 minutes just because I wanted to make sure they were good and done because if you know me, I'm a freak when it comes to food temperature. My thermometer is in and it is reading around 170, I think. Yeah, 170. So that's good. It's supposed to be 165 for poultry, so I think we are a-okay. I'm gonna break one open, look inside, let them cool for a bit, and then we'll chow down. They look so good. Here's our chicken, so we're gonna go ahead and try it. You wanna try it with me? Just to tell them what it tastes like?
Tastes like chicken.
As usual, it's super good. It's a little dry, but I think it's because I added the extra 10 minutes. I don't think I should have. But it's super, super yummy. Very good. The breading is excellent. I actually just got a random message from someone about how to count carbs. That's pretty funny. And you're watching this now. I know you are. And shout out. I don't want to say her name. She may not want her name to be said on video. Her, hints. Oh, and P.S. if you guys are here and you have any questions for me about anything keto or whatever it is in the world, you can go to my Instagram. Here's my handle. Go to my Instagram and you can DM me. I will answer you, I promise. Okay, so these are delicious. I will say though, if you marinate them in chicken, or not chicken, if you marinate them in pickle juice, it is super good. Some people say it's like a Chick-fil-A dupe. I don't necessarily know about that, but it does really take it to another level. So maybe give that a try too. But as for these are excellent. Always a good, like, make you feel like you're eating dirty on keto when you're really not. This is 100% clean keto, I think. Yeah, these are clean keto, right? There's nothing in them. Grocery?
You got honey mustard?
No.
I thought you bought honey mustard.
Oh, I gave it to the pantry. Hot, then. I'm speaking my mouth full. So Jeff just remembered that we bought this, and now I'm excited because this is honey mustard sauce that is made by G. Hughes, the same guy who makes the barbecue sauce, and it is delicious. It is so good. It reminds me of Texas Pete. You know the yellow, kind of this color honey mustard sauce? It really reminds me of that. It's super good. Add this with barbecue sauce and it's like, delicious. So Jeff won't say the outro with me because he's being a pin.
You know, no.
Nova, come here. Come here. Come sit with me. This is my friend Nova. She's definitely not scared of me like that. Come here. Come here.
It's okay.
She thinks I'm gonna clip her nails is what she thinks because I get down on the kitchen floor and clip her nails. So she thinks that's what I'm trying to do to her. Anyway, guys, this has been a wonderful day hanging out with you guys. I had kind of a rough morning and maybe you saw that, maybe you don't. I don't know if I put it in the video or not. But I will say that I am so glad that you are all here. I'm so glad to have the support from all you guys. You're always so kind and positive, and I just love you so much for all of that. What? I'm like making faces. Jeff says hey. Jeff say hey. I just need to add one thing. If I added that part from this morning, I am okay. I promise you I'm gonna be just fine. I just had a moment, but I promise you I'm gonna be a-okay. It's just rough sometimes. Everybody knows what we go through being people who are on journeys to lose weight, and we all come from somewhere, a place in our life where it's been tough for one reason or another, and some days it's just kind of hard. So I'm in the trenches with you guys. Please leave me a comment, give me a like, say hello to me. I swear it makes my whole day. Please just say hey. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It has been a wonderful day. No, all right. What? I hope you have a wonderful day. No, have a magical day, and eat well and enjoy the journey.